Thursday night. Ugh, damn it, that damn Comcast ripping me off. Showed that an adult's pair of underwear contains an average of 0.1 mg of feces. Milligrams. 0.1 milligrams of poop. I got a visual for you folks. There it is. Look at all that poop on your underwear. And washing your underwear in lower temperatures could mean that these traces remain.
I would have turned off the show, bro.
On them. Even.
I 100% would have turned off the show.
I am trying to save lives here.
See, this is what I'm talking about with the neighborhood. Right here, Woodscopes. Could you guys stop talking, please?
Who said that?
Anything to say to that?
Who said that?
Woodscopes.
Yeah. Remember when he had a show? Oh, check this out. So I got a follow right as we went to air. You know, I put my link up and I'm like, oh, hey, got a new fan. I don't know that I could show any of, well, yeah.
Did they have clothes on?
No, they don't. I was looking for one that I could show. I mean, there's buns. I don't know if that gets me booted. Those are nice buns.
In the Christmas movie.
Jiggling her butt right on my face. That's not nice.
Usually you gotta pay for that.
It'll be more visual and less us talking.
It'll be less discombobulated than tonight.
I wouldn't go that far, but it'll be different. Okay, I teased it. Guess who I saw today? You already know, so you got to play dumb.
Chad and Portland.
Not Santa Claus, not Chad and Portland. I saw Wells in the 3-6 zone. Wellsy. Oh, I know it's not you.
Yeah, they were like, dude, are you doing that? And I'm like, I'm not.
I know it's not you because it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it wasn't funny, then I'd go, it might be Ryan.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God, I'm bullying you. Shit.
You see, you're
bullying me. Oh, my gosh, they're right.
Yeah, maybe we should do a bullying PSA. Hey, hold on, though. I do have to ask a question. You made your wedding guests pay for a 10-day cruise.
Yes.
To be a part of your wedding?
Yes, they did. Okay, we've got this woman is back. And you're probably
Hi, Jim.
You're probably forgetting because this was from last Thursday that moved over. But
I remember.
The woman that got 5.5 inches of height by breaking her legs and sticking steel rods in them. Jim interrupted my story about the long-legged supermodel, right?
Dude, there's shoes you can buy that can make you 8-9 inches taller.
Well, she's wearing those too. She's got platforms on. The required temperature should exceed 40 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius to fully kill any bacteria that are living in your underwear. I actually wash my underwear on hot, so I think I'm safe from poop. And let me give you the image. That's the image that we're trying to save you from right there.
Okay, this is the most reasonable story that has ever been on this show.
Dude,
of stuff hanging around if you're hooking up with a Brit
in your underwear. That's how you get pink eye from farting on your pillow. So obviously the farts in your underwear have fecal matter. 0.1 milligrams of feces.
That this probably varies depending on whether you're talking about males and females.
Why? I mean, obviously,
I don't wear my underwear at my. I don't wear my underwear at my ass. Do you?
They don't either. What, a thong? Most wear granny panties, dude, unless they're going out on a date. I mean, they're comfortable. Who wants to be uncomfortable? They go out on a date, then you start getting that lacy shit. But day to day, granny panties. You go into any work office and pull down a woman's pants, it's gonna be granny panties, dude. They're not going to work. They're not going to work in lacy.
Shut it down, dude. Dude, tease the stories for tomorrow. I'm serious. That is the funniest shit I have ever heard on this show. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Ryno and Horse are a couple of dorks who want to have a show. Will anybody ever watch it? The answer is probably no. They thought up a really stupid name. They call it the Waterhole, where everybody thinks they're lame. And they're always sad they came. You wanna be where you can see Ryno and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. You wanna be where you can see Ryno and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. What's up, everyone? It's Thursday. Lots of things happen on the Thursday show. Well, how's it going, dude?
Good. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. Busy. Hey, I didn't even know my Giants hat matches my Haunted Horse colors. Look at that. I'm coordinated.
Are you wearing the orange shirt? Is that it?
Yes.
There we
go. Oh yeah, you're on the
full
yeah, I
screen.
forgot. Well, you can see it on your feed. It's just this
Well, no, I
color's
just
not as vibrant.
had to go. You're small on my screen, that's why.
So look at the feed. Is there anything different that stands out to you? The stream. Watch our stream. Is there anything different? Is there anything the audience thinks is different with the show?
Yeah, the chat's on the left.
Yes. Exactly. So on the Haunted Horse show, that's just where it ended up because I'm one person and the way I put the show together. And I was doing the show and I noticed that when I was reading the chat, I was actually looking at the chat on the screen on my left side because it's reversed. So it just aesthetically looked better that when I'm going, hey, what's up? Tyler, what's up? It looks like I'm looking at the chat that's on the feed. So I'm like, you know what? And this has been something I want to do for about a month, but it's not easy. It's not just switching them over. I've got to move all the freaking shit that shows up on the screen, make sure it's not in the wrong spot. Anyway, so I did that this afternoon.
Good job.
I've been wanting to do it.
Dude, you have a Bad Bakers up there, right?
A bad what?
Bad Bakers.
I don't know what that is.
You don't have I thought, oh no, you have Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah,
Never mind. I thought you had Bad Bakers too.
Yeah, we have Voodoo, and then all our Dunkins are gone. And we have like some local stuff like a Heavenly Donuts and stuff. But Voodoo's our main. That's what everyone knows about Portland is Voodoo, Powell's Books, stuff like that.
I thought you had Bad up there too. So we have this place called Bad Bakers. And it's like, it's not quite to Voodoo's level, but they do some exotic stuff. Some of their cronuts come with like these plastic syringes that you can like inject the flavor into. So they have like dulce de leche. They've got lemon, strawberry. I think they have an Oreo flavored one. Anyways, we were getting banh mi's for dinner tonight, excuse me, and Bad Baker's is right next door. And so Liam wanted a donut. And Bad Baker's always has this like bread that they sell.
Yeah.
It's like this hot bread. They look like little rolls. Like I had never tried it. I didn't plan on getting anything. Got the son a kid, or I got the kid a donut. Got the wife her favorite donut.
I didn't plan on getting anything.
Didn't. And she goes, "Do you want to add on our whatever bread for $1.50?" And I'm like, all right, why not? Let's try it. It's crack. It is certified crack. They sell crack legally.
So is it like a bread or a sweet? What is it? What?
It is like this moist, chewy, just incredibly soft bread. Almost the texture of the middle of a cinnamon roll, but not as dense. And it's got like honey, butter, probably some little sugar. It's crack. And it's so light too. It's not like eating something that's like super like heavy, like a biscuit. Oh, certified crack.
Wow.
That's what it is. I think Jen, I was like, Jen, have you had this stuff? And she's like, oh, yeah, it's called senorita bread. And I'm like, what the hell's senorita bread?
Senorita bread.
I just know this stuff is crack now.
Yeah, it's crack. Sounds like it. I want some and I don't even live there, which is good for my diet. I'm glad there's no gym boys up here because I would freaking be eating there twice a week. Bread either. Headstrong. Whoop.
Yes, good. I texted him. I was like, or I didn't text him.
Wait, Headstrong, give me 5 minutes. I got to get through a lot of shit and then I'll get you on here.
I'll send it to him.
Yeah, but just give me 5 minutes in the waiting room. I got a lot of crap to cover before I get to where I got 2 people in the in here. So I will get to you though. All right, so let me get who was first today. Oh, Burn Dog was first. Look at that.
You won. You won. You won. You did it.
And Eric in the South Side. Guess what you get?
So you get nothing.
I love doing that.
Lose. Good day, sir.
That's probably my favorite drop out of all of them. I love that one so much. Gosh, there's so many people I only see on Thursdays. I wonder why that is. Liz is here. Liz, what's up? Did I win? Liz, I love it.
Dallas sucks.
That's what you won. You've got a horrible football team. Congratulations. Yes, I'm writing down names. I will draw the names at the end. If you're new or you don't know what that means, you're like, what? Huh? Drawing names. Thursday, we have an NFL game. So last year, I decided to give away a bet that I made, and I was going to split the money with you. That's how it started. Now it's you get all the money. But I have been cold. I have not paid this bet. We are week 11, and I have not paid the bet once. So to get rid of it's funny, my bets over here win. It's just not the bet I make for here. So what we're going to do tonight is when someone is drawn out of the chat, I'm going to get with you, DMs, whatever, and you're going to pick your own bet. I'm going to supply the money. You're going to tell me what to bet, and if it wins, you get all of it, all the money. So you make it as easy or hard as you want.
Hold on. You just said that they get to pick their own bet, and you're gonna supply the money.
Yes.
You're gonna put a limit on the amount of money.
I said a few bucks on the commercial. Yeah, it's gonna be like $3.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they're not gonna say put $1 million on the coin toss.
Gotta specify.
No. I'm supplying the money, and when I supply the money, I get to pay. You know, when your dad used to say, I'm going to give you an allowance. You didn't say, okay, give me $1 million. It's whatever he gave you. So, yeah. But that's fine, lawyer boy.
I'm just
saying, looking out. Sure. No, I in the commercial, I said a few bucks. It's going to be like a $3 bet. There you go. Gail's here. What's up, Gail?
Welcome to the party.
I got to get these names in. Shit. There's damn, there's a lot. All right, so you get to pick the bet. I will find you on Twitter or whatever. We can do a Zoom call. We can just Twitter back and forth. Anyway, I've got a plan on how we're gonna narrow this down to how you're gonna bet it. I'll run down the games. You pick the game, and then I'll give you some scenarios. Anyway, you get to pick whether, and then if you lose, then if you do this,
so you get nothing.
Then it's your fault. Not my fault. So far, it's been my fault. I've had some real stinkers. I've tried to bet easy. I've tried to bet hard. It just doesn't matter. I can't hit a damn thing. And even my own bets are cold. I've been cold for 5 weeks. I was hot, and then I got cold. Anyway, which is how it works. All right, so real quick, Burn Dog. These are the people I have in the running already. I'll draw this like 5-10 minutes before the show is over. Burn Dog, Eric, Tyler, Liz, Darren, Peter, Headstrom, Jay, but it looks like Jobby, and Gail. So there you go. If you didn't hear your name, say something else in the chat. All right, so there's that. I got. What else do I got to get? Real quick. So this. I know you know this, Ryan. When you have a streaming show, you get hit up a lot for people wanting to sell you stuff. They see you streaming, and then they say, hey, I do this, and I do that, and I do this. And right now, I'm not paying any money for any of that. Artwork, editing, I do that all in-house. But I will always listen, because who knows? And I am waiting for Gary says this will happen. So I'm waiting for it to happen. Obviously, you've got to be bigger than what our current audience is. But when you get big enough, people will offer to do stuff for free just because they want to get into the world. They do something for you, and then you advertise their product, and it's a trade, right? So that right now it's them asking for money. So someone followed me, started talking to me in DMs. Basically, I like your show, blah, 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 and then a lot of small talk. Usually they get right to the chase. And look, I'm 55 years old. I did sales. I've done customer service. I am in a sales environment. Here's what the young kiddos are doing wrong. I'm gonna give every young kiddo that stumbles across this show a lesson. Know your, target, or know the customer you're pursuing. Because when you say you like my show, and then we have a lot of small talk, and then they go, what games do you stream on your show? I already know you've never watched my show because I've never streamed a game on it. If you're going to approach somebody, especially a streamer, you've got lots. You can just watch about 20 minutes of their videos. Get a kind of an idea of what they're about. And then you've got some context. I'm just saying, when I went into a restaurant and tried to sell toilet paper, I didn't go, so what kind of food do you serve here? I made sure I knew what they served. So I could go, hey, I really like steak, and I hear you guys have great steak. It's 101. It's sales 101, people. The youth of today is too impatient and lazy. Lazy. I appreciate the hustle.
How do you know it was a real person?
I'm having a conversation with them. I can spot AI.
Okay. I love bacon. JFC, not the Gary V bullshit.
Yeah, right? JFC, right? I'm just saying. Know who you're approaching. It'd be like me going, hey, Ryan, I love your stuff. How long have you been doing broadcasts about Houston Rockets games? Or the San Francisco 49ers? You'd be like, what? You've never seen... God, 20 minutes. I've got over 500 videos on YouTube. You just pick a couple, kind of look, oh, okay, this guy's shtick.
But you have streamed football games before, so maybe...
Video game. They specifically said, what video games? What video games? Because obviously there's a lot of streamers that do gaming, right? They stream their games, and that's what they do. And anyway, I'm just giving. It's like, people. It's not that. Darren, thanks for sharing the show.
And by the way, really quick, we met with a YouTube consultant. You knew about this.
I know about
last
this
season,
but unless you bring it up here, I don't talk about it.
Yeah, we met with a consultant last year. And one of the number one things that they said, and you hit on it, don't get an editor. Like, it's the biggest waste of money. Like, an editor, like, you should have an agent before you have an editor.
Right.
Like, it's pretty much that far down the list. And everybody thinks, oh, I should get an editor. Yeah. I have 200 views a day.
Yeah. No. Well, I don't have a lot of money. So the way I get around not having a lot of money, the good thing is I have a lot of time. If I had 3-4 kids, this wouldn't apply. But since I don't have a lot of money, I have to learn everything myself. I've spent thousands of hours learning how to broadcast, learning how to do graphics, learning how to do capture, sound drops, buttons, hardware, thousands of hours. And not even... I'm not even going to go, has it been? No, I know it's been thousands. Hell, that stupid anticipated train wreck show that blew up in my face, I spent over 100 hours on that. And then it blew up in my face, and I said, I'm never going to do that again unless it's one of my shows that I control.
The best thing that ever came out of that show was you doing the train sounds. Anyways, where's that was so
The best thing about that show was that guy that Zoom bombed us with the old man and he was crapping in a bedpan and he was falling over. That was so unscripted and funny, and yes. And I'm like, what the hell is going on with this guy? John, anyway, he's in the clips on the Thursday show, I think. No, on the Haunted Horse show, he's in the clips. The pre-roll, the pre-countdown. Anyway, what were you going to say?
Get Bacon in here. He's got a
I
show
will.
tonight.
Well, I had to get I want to get the sell thing out of the way. I want to get the NFL bet out of the way. It's too hard to explain that with Bacon going, I like young gay guys, and dropping over me while I'm trying to explain something. So, Sophia, I got to get her in the list. Sophia,
What's
you're
up,
eligible
Sophia?
for the bet. Matt, 512. You're eligible for the bet. He says he's good. Okay, I can talk about all this stuff while he's in here. I just wanted to make sure I got the bet stuff out of the way. Oh, shit. So now that I have got you guys in vertical, I can actually do this without having me show up twice. What's up, Bacon?
Hi.
Are we actually going to get a Stuck Nut show, or are you guys going to cancel an hour out? I'm just curious.
Yes.
Oh, that was a yes for the first one.
Hi.
So.
All right.
Yeah,
You're
we will
do
get
it.
a Stucknut show.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, are you guys watching the football game while we're doing this, or
I have not put the game on yet. What? It's Prime.
you can't? It's Prime. Okay. So okay.
Well, no, I just gotta log into it. So what's up? What's up with the game?
So did you guys check the weather in Pittsburgh?
No.
Cleveland.
Do you have? Or
Yeah, it's
sorry,
in Cleveland.
in Cleveland. Do you have any idea what the temperature is?
It's freezing, right? It's cold.
I don't know.
34.
Oh, it's 34.
34.
Good job. God, that was a long. Whoops. Sorry, guys. That was a long setup, Bacon, for that
Yeah.
joke.
Good job.
Yeah.
34.
What's that 34 from?
Yeah, what is that drop from?
I forget who the football player was, but he was the one that did the.
Oh, it's
he did
snowing.
the rap at. It's actually 35 there now.
But it's
What's the-
snowing.
It was,
34.
but now it's 30. They're saying 35 now. So.
All right.
Okay, no, just go ahead, do your thing, and we'll go to this later. So exactly what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, we're fine. Once I got through the business, and then the other thing I need to say is we got the Stuck Nut Show, 6:30 Pacific. Follow Heads from Bacon or Stuck Nut Steve or
Yeah,
Pool
go to
Doc.
Steve. Go to @Stucknut, and then you can get the link on X.
Yeah,
And then he
yes.
downloads it to YouTube afterwards.
Yes. So @StuckNut, or you can even go to stucknut.com, and it shows up there, right?
I think it does. I'm not sure.
I usually click on it, and then it takes me into the thing, and you can see the chat. Anyway,
All right. Yeah.
so
thanks for that.
yeah,
Yeah,
no
because it's Thanksgiving next week, so we had to do it early.
well, it makes sense.
Good.
I always forget when. Good thing you advertise them because I can't keep track of the last Thursday and.
Oh,
yeah.
we can't keep track of them.
Well,
it has been so messed up the last
Crazy.
couple of months because of just vacations. Steve had some personal stuff. I had some personal stuff. So it's just been really, really messed up. So, I mean, the ongoing joke is, on the half moon, whatever,
Right,
start that show. But we've legit moved it like all over the place just because
You
of a lot
didn't
of
want it
stuff
on
going on.
Halloween, so it was on a Wednesday or something one
Yeah,
month?
and then we were gonna do it. Actually, that was the time when Steve had something come up. He had a bit of a family thing to take care of, which was very important. So that popped up, and so we moved it around. But it is what it is. Shit happens. So, but
Shit
thanks
does
for tuning me in here.
Yeah, no, you're always welcome. You're always welcome. Darren, everyone's always welcome. You guys are made. Like I said, if this show gets big and we get this big audience, all these people that are here now, you guys are made. You guys have been here from the start. You're always welcome to come on the show. All those people that waited till it got big, they have to stand in line. You guys are all like, it's like the gym. I'm not saying I'm going to be as big as Jim Rome, but I'm saying it's like
no sense.
Sports Illustrated where he had his early fans in that picture. You guys are all made. So, tramps like us, 10 pieces of silver or whatever the fuck he says.
That's right.
one last thing before I get into the weird news and everything else. Thanksgiving turkey. So I was at the store today. I had to get these. Okay, there's only one store that I know of that sells the mini bags of popcorn. Orville Redenbacher. And the reason I get mini bags of popcorn, they're 8 points on my Weight Watchers diet. And the big bags are like 16 or 20 points or whatever. So I get a little 8-point bag. I can have a treat in the afternoon or in the evening, and it doesn't blow up my diet. So I was out of the mini bag. So I went there and I'm like, oh, this is the place that has the Thanksgiving turkey, the DiGiorno. And I got to get that.
English, motherfucker!
So I'm like,
I hit the wrong one. Sorry.
That's all right. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to get the popcorn, and then I'm going to get this stupid frozen pizza that I got to eat on the air because it's Tyler. So I get in there, and then all of a sudden I start getting ADD. I'm like, oh, I need some, some of those mandarin oranges. And then I'm like, oh, I want to check the salmon section. So get some frozen salmon for my air cooker. And then I got the popcorn. Halfway home, I'm like, son of a bitch. So I will get it.
You didn't turn around?
No.
You didn't turn around?
No.
That might have been your only shot, dude.
No. Well, if it's not there sold out, then it's not meant to be.
Bacon,
I was more than
take
halfway home. Let's put it that way. I was done.
Bacon, what's your take on this thing? Were you here last night to hear about this Thanksgiving pizza?
Oh yeah, I didn't hear it on here, but of course we've been discussing it privately.
That's private.
I'll be honest with you. When we come back on the 14th, we're flying out of Detroit and flying back in. I'm gonna find a Kroger and see if I can find one, and maybe they're left around, and this pizza. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if there's some lying around or whatever, but it's gonna be like we're gonna be pretty tired, and it's a quick turnaround, so I might not be able to pull it off. But
I guess. Well, I don't know what the trend is up there, but apparently it's like popular, and they're. I don't know. We think they might be selling out. Or
actually, Tyler was saying today, and I mean this could be breaking news, but Tyler said that it's actually. I think we're talking like west of the Mississippi here. Like it's not available.
He thinks that because we found it and he can't find it. He's
is that what it is? Oh,
yes.
Okay, all right then. All right.
He's assuming.
Shut up, Tyler.
Yeah. He's all high-fiving people on Twitter.
High-fiving everybody. Nobody knew this guy was before today.
We're talking about Tyler.
Tyler is running around.
Right.
High-fiving all of X, I'm sure. And what are we talking about right now? We're talking about Tyler. All morning long. Tyler is getting national run. Tyler is getting all this attention. Nobody knew who this guy was.
Yes, that's Bacon,
Such a good
Liz.
Such a good drop.
That's a great drop. It is. It is. What was I gonna go with? Okay, so I'm caught up on the.
What's up, Liz?
If you're lurking, get your ass in here, Cindy.
Yeah.
I've not listened to Rome all week. Did Jay come in with a beef?
Yes,
today?
that's the battle farts they're talking about.
Yeah, battle farts. Yep.
He was in line at the check stand. The guy farted, and then he farted on him, and his wife, Jay's wife, was like, pretend she didn't know him. Yeah. Jim. Now, a lot of times Jim will act like he's like, oh, that's whatever. He's outraged. I don't know if Jim's getting sick of that bit or not. I kind of thought that there might be some truth in his outrage today. I don't know. So keep doing it, Jay. But I think he's either fake outraging or he's legit outraging. So speaking of Tyler, let's get this out of the way while we're here. So here's a video they sent me. I didn't look at it yet, but something to do with Thanksgiving. So here we go.
Did you know if you take original White Castle sliders with no pickle, cut or tear them into small pieces, add finely diced celery, black pepper, thyme, and sage, pour in chicken stock, and toss all of that together really well. Then spread it into a casserole dish and bake it at 350 degrees for 35 minutes or until done. You get the most unexpectedly delicious stuffing and the dish that will disappear first at your Thanksgiving gathering.
Tyler, what's with all this weird-ass food? Stop ruining my Thanksgiving, Tyler.
You know what? I might be with that. I love White Castle, and
But
I've
the
never
problem is
been
the
to
burger.
an actual White Castle.
Yeah, right?
Those things have like 1,000 calories per little slider.
Right?
I'm 15 over right now, dude. That's why it sounds good.
There's no denying those burgers. Like I've had them like fresh at White Castle. Like they're like my wife won't go near it with like Star Wars, a 10-foot cattle prod. It's
a complete crap.
Yeah, complete crap, right? Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes.
He's going to be the face of the league, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah. We just won't show up. That is so good. But she doesn't like onions, and they're just like loaded with onions, and she won't eat them. And I remember we went to we were in Cincinnati for a half marathon, and she was doing some promo stuff for a running company. So I had like half the day. So I'm like, I went, and so you could actually walk over to Cincinnati from Kentucky. You go across the bridge. I walked back to Kentucky and went to White Castle.
Nice.
And then I walked back to Cincinnati and saw her. Yeah, it was funny because
I've never had
I gotta try this White Castle shit, and it was undeniably good.
Wow.
And you know, I only had like a basic meal and some fries, whatever, and a soda. I did not get the runzas.
Runzas?
Nice.
Yeah.
The runzas.
Is that cause the runzas?
Oh, that's why they call them sliders, dude.
Oh, sliders.
Ah.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Because they slide in and they slide out.
I learned something every day. God.
That's funny. It's funny that you said that because one of my best friend growing up, he played for the Bengals. But when they were in
humble brag.
Oh, listen. Oh,
no, it's not a humble brag.
Okay, I just messed with you. So your buddy played for the Bengals.
You like me.
They stayed in Kentucky across the river, but they would walk over back and forth for practice and then back to Kentucky for the hotel and the burgers in Kentucky.
Oh, like
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool setup there. And we went to there's a German a big German sort of like Oktoberfest style restaurant called the Brauhaus that's in Kentucky. Amazing.
I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
I had the best pork shank that I have ever had in my life there. It was so good.
Pork shank's a funny word. Hey, ask your friend the comedian, is pork shank a funny word or two funny words?
Oh yeah, Vinny, I'll ask
Vinny,
him. Yeah. Is it actually it would probably be
shank.
Is shank a funny word,
yes,
right?
Shank.
Yeah. The last one that I sent him was dongle.
Dongle.
That's a funny word. Dongle.
And he was like, and then he types back and says, he types back, I literally had to look that up to make sure it was a legit word.
That's funny.
And he's like, I was amazed it was a legit word. So yeah. Anybody wants some content there? He's on YouTube. That he's out of North Carolina. His name's Vinny Coppola, Coppola.
Yeah, and I mean he might come to your town.
Oh,
and he always retweets us and stuff. So it's always it's all about reaching out, right?
So you and Vinny are buddies now, huh? Humble brag.
Paisans.
Yeah, humble bragger.
Paisans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I'll freaking brag on that all night, dude.
Let me guess, you saw some famous guy on a cruise ship that was in a band or some shit.
Yeah, and you were so cool that you wouldn't even say hi to him.
Oh, I was too cool for school. The drummer for Iron Maiden.
Yep. You were like,
and here was a funny thing.
Did you give him the sub though? Did you go?
Oh, I did. Yeah, it wasn't.
I know who you are, but I'm not going to bother you.
No, you hit it right on the head. Exactly. Nicely done, horse. It wasn't the nod down. It was the nod up. Right. And it was funny because like I said, he actually has a house in Florida, and him and his family, they love to cruise. And he was actually wearing a Royal Caribbean cruise ship shirt on one of these shorts that I saw because the Facebook shorts, the small videos. And you don't go on Facebook a lot, but they have those little short videos. And he was doing a video about some of his drums or something, and he was wearing a Royal Caribbean shirt. And then I showed my wife. I'm like, come here, look at this. I said, you remember that guy? She looks. I said, "Look at the shirt," and she says, "That's the guy we saw on the running track on the Harmony of the Seas." I'm like,
Funny.
"Yes, it is.
That's the guy. Oh, that's that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Who is he again?"
Yeah, right.
So really quick, when you do the nod up, do you also do the lips where it's like, like
I don't do
you
that.
give them?
You
don't.
You
do
know
the
what?
lip?
Sometimes it's automatic and it kind of, like lips together, kind of,
Right.
like one of those, or that's more of a like that's your homie, Whereas when you're giving somebody like a notification, it's kind of like that,
I know and you know why I'm doing this, and I know why you're. Yeah. Yes. We're on the same level.
Yeah, we're on the same page here.
Yes. All right. Here's I'm keeping track. There's Cindy. Hey, what's up, Cindy? Let's see. Of course, I'm not in that screen anymore.
Hi, Cindy. Oh, you. It's so good to see you again.
Sorry,
Hi.
folks. Cindy showed up and she wins all the freaking time. No one's gonna get drawn. Cindy always wins it.
Southside, we've had this conversation on this show before. There is a list of like banned words, and moist is on there. Dongle's probably on there too.
Banned words, like banned names.
No, just
No.
There's
like
a Canadian.
words.
Well, there's a Canadian band named Moist. So.
Oh, there you go.
Moist
Leave it
is
to
one of those
Canadians.
words.
Like,
if I
there's
say
just-
that word, my wife will go moist. Like how'd you-
saturated is
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So are you saying, Horse, it's kind of like a pseudo Tourette's thing, or your wife just goes moist? Like, this is one of those
Yeah,
things,
we make
one of those-
fun of
one
the
those-
word. It's just a weird word.
Yeah.
It's probably a Vinny
how do-
Coppola.
Hey, there's another
funny
word for Vinny.
Yeah, right. Moist.
Moist.
It's moist funny.
Throbbing is
Yeah,
on there.
throbbing. You can't. Yeah, no throbbing. We don't want any throbbing. Moist is cringy, says Cindy. Pretty much. I
Okay,
agree.
but then how do you describe a good cake?
Say it's good.
It's velvety.
I mean, there's even boxes of like what's the Betty Crocker cake mix
Silky.
where it says extra moist on the
extra
front.
moist. Yeah. We buy that
Yeah.
one all the time. They put,
Moist.
their secret. They put pudding in it.
Yes.
They put pudding in it.
Pudding.
Pudding.
All right, here we go. A couple of weird news. Unkempt is on there. Unkempt. Remember, I know Bacon will remember this.
That sounds delicious.
If you're a longtime
Big Boss.
clone, you will know what I'm talking about. And I used to think it was Jay Stu, but it was actually Travis Rogers. Someone corrected me, but there used to be a list. If you put that word in your text, you had a higher likelihood of your text or email getting read. And one was unsavory, one was Appalachia. I'd have to take longer to think about it, but there was a list of words that if you put them in your email or your text, that it increased like 100 times the chance that it would get. So unsavory, I used to use that all the time to get my stuff moved up to the top of the list. Anyway, old jungle trivia shit. All right, so today apparently is the Guinness Book of World Records Day. Did you guys know this? Because I didn't until I read the story. It's Guinness World Records Day, apparently.
Okay, yeah, because it's World Records Day, because we looked into something, and I'll comment on it afterwards.
Okay.
Apparently, there's no more. There is no longer a book. It's just Guinness World Records.
I
that's
have a
official now.
book. I bought one, and it was 2024, so I do have a book, but it's not the thick paperback anymore. It's hardback, and it's I bought it, and I won't buy it again because I liked the big paperback. It used to be what?
Horse, isn't there a Guinness World Records museum in San Francisco?
There is one in San Francisco. They've got them in
On the
other
pier?
places too, but yeah, there is one in San Francisco. That's one of those. That is a tourist trap. You go in there and you're like, oh, it's a plaster, the world's fattest man. I mean, it's like there's
it's
not
terrible.
It's bad.
It's like the Wax People Museum.
Right. This is worse than the wax because at least something out of wax takes some kind of talent. Not making some mold of some fatty.
Fucking Darren.
How much did you pay for that book, by the way, signed Ray?
The one I just got?
Sorry, did I say that right?
The one I
Yeah,
hold
how much
on, hold on. I'll tell you exactly how much I paid.
Because I see one for Canadian $38.95. Wow.
I didn't pay that much.
Guinness World Records, Indigo Books.
Did I spell Guinness right? How do I spell
$20.
Guinness?
Guinness.
GUI.
GUINNES.
And that's I didn't have the second N. I paid. Well, I don't want to buy it again. Order details. I paid. $14.30. Guinness World Records 2024.
Oh, 24. Okay, the 25 is more expensive.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to let our friend in San Antonio know how much that was, Ryan, or should I?
Yeah, right.
Right. I'll take care of it.
Hey, how much you
Okay,
pay for
thanks.
that?
Appreciate it.
Right.
So
Do you think we could break a record? We've got to be able to break one of these records.
I don't know, but what I was going to do with the book is once a week I was going to pick something out and share it with the audience. But I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, none of this stuff. When that paperback was out and it had everything. I mean, it had tens of thousands of records in this paperback. It was super thick. I used to go through that thing and I went from front to back. And there were like a guy ate a bicycle in like 50 days or something. He took a welder.
He's an Indian guy.
Yeah, and they don't allow it anymore because they figured it was too dangerous, whatever. But they had everything in there. This book has got, it's got pictures of whatever, and you only get like 5 to 7 records on each page, and it's only got like 30 pages. I'm like,
I'm guessing Horace has a world record for how many times in the 24-hour period he's mentioned Gary V.
Probably.
Oh, easily.
Okay.
Like fucking Haunted House sent me, Horse, whatever.
Yeah.
I got the Gary V. I don't have a button for it, but I actually got there it is right there. I got the Gary V with the hearts above me. You'll see it in your feed.
Yeah.
All right, so
life coach.
This is Gary V. This is Guinness World Record Day or World Record Day. So, in honor of the day, this is from CNN. The world's tallest woman and the world's shortest woman have met for afternoon tea in London to celebrate Guinness World Records Day. Rumeja Gelgi, who stands... It's all centimeters. Oh, there we go. There's the trans. Bacon probably would prefer centimeters. No, you're getting feet, damn it. Damn Canadian metric bullshit.
We'll convert it for you. I'm good.
The tallest woman, the Rumeja Gelgi, stands at 7 feet 7 inches tall, and Joiti Amgi measures at 2 feet 7 inches tall. Met at Savoy Hotel. And so here's what this looks like.
Which is approximately how many inches?
34.
34. So there's the picture showing up on the screen. Basically, the tall woman is sitting on Bacon's face right now. I didn't plan on that, but she's sitting on you, Bacon. There's the tall woman, the shortest woman, and then there's another one of the tall woman holding the shortest woman. The shortest woman, I'm not gonna lie, she looks like a doll.
Looks like a doll, yeah.
Yes.
That is clearly doll hair.
Yes.
You remember the chick?
Look at the hands on the chick that's tall. I mean, her hands.
That's a real
palm that.
That's not a real person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And then here's the one. I guess she needs a walker, the tall one. She's probably got some.
Doesn't the tall one looks like that transgender senator or whatever that stated either today or yesterday that she was going to use the men's bathroom. So
we have a trans senator in the U.S.?
Yeah.
I think he's out now.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's gotta suck, man. Like oh man, to be that tall and body just
I think I would.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the question. Here's the question, gentlemen and audience. If you have to be one size, do you pick the tall? I'll take the little. I'll go little.
Oh, I'll take the spinner all day and twice on Sunday.
You'll take what?
The spinner.
What's the spinner?
He took the question different.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. We'll we'll explain it off air. I don't want to offend anybody.
Right. I didn't. Yeah. I missed that. Ryan thought it was good. Ryan thought that was hilarious.
That was good. So, Horse, your question is: if you had to be that tall or that short, which way are you going? Right.
I'm going short. I don't want to be that tall.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm just looking, but I'm getting a closer look at the tall lady there.
She had a lot of hair on her
Oh, God.
A lot means big bush. I like a big bush.
So I don't know. I might be changing my mind.
Ugly motherfucker.
Right?
Hey,
What's that?
I
That's
didn't
from
say
Predator.
Arnold
right?
did. I did not say that. It's rude. Bacon like spinners, what I learned today, says Eric in Southside. Hilarious.
Spinners. That's so good.
I think I figured it out through the chat. I pieced the clues together.
Hey, Horse, you're really good with underwear, especially with women. What do you think the most number of underpants put on in 1 minute is?
Guinness Book World Records. Most. Are we talking about women's underwear? Is that what you said?
I wish I had that drop.
Yeah. It's in one of the opening videos. Okay.
Is it
yes,
women's?
So
or...
the most number, okay, by the way, the most number of underpants put on in a minute and done in pairs of 2.
Okay, so they were doing 2 at a time? Or are they taking them off, or are they just putting them all over? Okay.
Putting them on.
I'll say a minute. I'll say 32.
How many did they say?
17.
Did they say at all like how many pairs of underwear?
That would be 34.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's 17, then they got to be taking them off. They're not just putting them on over the other pair. It's got to be. Jay's asking panties on my head.
What's the most Smarties / M&Ms eaten in 1 minute while blindfolded? It's only 22.
Peter, I think that's where I got the quote for this, Peter. You're asking for. Sorry. ADD Theater.
Hi, Cindy. Oh, you. It's so good to see you again.
I grabbed the Cindy from that quote. I just needed the Cindy. The rest of it's from True Lies, but I needed him saying Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. Oh, you. It's so good to see you again.
So that's where I got the Cindy anyway. So he requests, I like you, Cindy. I'm going to be around you a lot. Days, nights, weekends, holidays. There you go. By the way,
it's funny how you get those drop things from, because when I made, it was the year before Caleb won. But the year before he won, I did some sound bites for him. I did that mashup, the Rome hockey prediction.
Yes.
And when I have it chopped up and Rome says the winner of the Smackoff will be the actual B, I used Rome saying Bella B.
I knew where
because
you were
it was
that.
really
right.
like cut through really well. I'm like, I need him to say B, or
I tried to find Bruce Willis, and I spent 30 minutes looking if Bruce Willis said Cindy. So I'm looking at his IMDb, any characters in the movie named Cindy. I couldn't do it because I wanted to say
Welcome to the party,
Cindy, but he doesn't. He never says it.
He never says it. There's actually a pretty good. You said Bruce Willis. There's Chris Farley when he says, "Did you see Die Hard?" That's a great sound.
Die Hard.
Or you know Bruce Willis.
Speaking of Die Hard, so Alvy was dropping yesterday. The "See you at the party, Richter," and so he drops that a lot. So I put that in Die Hard because there's a part of the movie where they go, "Oh, the party," and then I put "See you at the party, Richter."
That
was because I heard Alvy drop it yesterday. I'm like, I know where I can put that.
It's cool when that stuff comes to you and it's just, okay, I got to do that, because the stuff will happen. It's just like, okay, but you're in the middle of something. It's like you got to write yourself a note, and then it's like I forget that I've written these notes, and then I'm like, I should probably check my notes and see what I was supposed to do.
Dude,
I have probably, so my official count right now is 706 sound drops.
Damn.
I have probably a good 30 of them that I still need to edit.
Here's my notepad. One of the 3 on Die Hard. You can't see it because of the white, but But I've got pages of notes, and I've got pages of time stamps where I need to stick it. Anyway, these are loaded with
that could
drops.
be a drop, Ryan.
Yeah,
and I hear
was
them on
going. I
shows
almost asked for a replay there, Bake.
What?
Where I can stick it.
You gotta ask for the replay quick, and I can give it to you.
I know.
That
would have been one too.
Just say replay. Well, let's see if I can catch that one.
Stop it!
I almost asked for a replay there, Bake.
What?
Where I can stick it.
You gotta ask for the replay quick, and I can give it to you.
I know.
I
almost asked for a replay.
There we go. No, didn't get it. I don't think. Right?
No, we got the back end of it.
Did we get
You
it?
said I can give it to you.
Oh, I can give it to you. There we go. I'm trying to keep up with the names.
Jay says he's still waiting for the beef stew drop.
Beef stew. He said that. He said now said that in like 3 different calls. Because the farts that smell like beef stew. The beef stew one also showed up on the one where
him saying it, or does somebody say beef stew? What's the reference?
It's the smell of the fart.
No, I know that, but like the drop, is there an actual drop that I need to pull?
I erased mine. Hold on. I can find it. Just a second.
Fuck!
I can find it. I had it for... Shit, where did I put it? Okay, hold on. It's right here. He's talking about this reference. Or reference. Reference. France. Hold on. I gotta find it. Jim reads my tweet. Let's see. Jim Rome, Haunted Horse tweet. Where's the J one? Jim Rome hates me.
I actually made a horny... I made a horny goat weed reference, actually. Today or yesterday.
Horny goat weed?
I know. I remember goat weed. That's from way back.
Yeah. It was. It
was of the day of the Spanish fly and everything. That they had goat weed and Spanish fly. It's supposed to make people horny.
Bang. Yeah.
Here it is.
Let's go to.
Let me get Gary V off the screen.
Humboldt. Jay. Good to have you, Jay. What's your beef?
Hi.
Hey, Rome. I got beef with the DoorDash guy that delivered the dinner the other night. I swear he farted in the car and it crept into our bag because we ordered Mexican, but it smelled like beef stew. Or my daughter sneaking up and ripping a fart while I'm live on Haunted Horse's Waterhole show. War Outlaws and Potatoes. And Oorah Marine Corps birthday coming up Sunday. I'm out.
There you go.
Well, there's a lot in that beef, wasn't there?
Hey, you sent him his shirt already. I saw him wearing one.
I have no. That was the shirt. He's already had that shirt. No, I'm still designing the shirt. I'm not happy with one part of it. I'm trying to come up with a name. Anyway, I don't want to give it away, but I'm still designing it. I was actually working on it today.
So get this: the oldest male stripper. His name's Bernie Barker. He began his career in 2000 at the age of 60 as a way to get in shape after recovering from prostate cancer. Since leaving his previous job of selling real estate, he has won over 40 contests. Sadly, Mr. Barker died on March 21st, 2007. So 66 years old is the oldest stripper. Male stripper. Interesting.
I don't want to look if the sexes are reversed and it's a 66-year-old woman. Grandpa. Grandpa, put your clothes back on. You know what? The women that went and saw that 66-year-old stripper, you know what they said about the show?
Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's that symbol on quarterback jerseys that look like someone in a coat? I saw it on Dak's jersey as well. Cringerous has it on his jersey. Looks like someone in a coat.
Oh, it's Man of the Year. It's the NFL Man of the Year emblem. So if you've won the NFL Man of the Year, you get to wear that on your jersey your entire career or the rest of your career.
Man of the Year or MVP?
Nope. Man of the Year.
Man of the Year. All right.
It's like the como se dice humanitarian philanthropist, like gives back.
I can understand you. Speak English, okay?
All right,
I'm
so here
trying.
Here we are. We're gonna finish yesterday's story.
The Guinness. Did you finish the Guinness thing?
Yeah, I finished.
Which one?
It.
Okay, so actually, we were looking at a Guinness record for my father-in-law for number of university degrees. We were looking.
Oh
into
wow!
That. Yeah.
How many did he have?
Or classes, because he had actually 7 graduate degrees.
Damn, my wife's got 2 degrees, and I thought that was impressive.
Or sorry, not 7 graduate degrees. He had 4 graduate degrees, 3 undergraduate degrees.
All right,
PhD from Notre Dame.
Whoa. All right, so here,
of course, it was in philosophy, so it doesn't really count. But.
I'm going to ask the audience and you guys, if anyone wants to have an idea for the show, just like Peter had for that drop. We get bots from Kick, right? Every once in a while. I want a button that's like a bot. It could be a Star Wars reference of bots. It could be some other movie. I'm looking for a bot button so that when we have a bot, I hit the bot button. So there you go. Anyway, it could be Star Wars.
Something to do with bot.
Bot, yeah. Or Star Wars or a robot. It could be from hell.
I mean, you could even use like the R2D2 sounds.
Yeah, something like that. But I want the video too. I want a button with video and audio. It could be a RoboCop. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Like what's that?
Actually,
what's the
RoboCop would be a good one because
the creep one.
because he's like, calls them creep and stuff like that. So
yeah,
that
doesn't
Albie
drop that?
Or there's a couple. I'm trying to think of some movies that were out recently. Isn't there a robot in the last few Star Wars that's kind of cheeky? I'm trying to think.
Oh, you're talking about that rolling one, B2 or whatever.
Yeah,
that one that rolls around.
not BB-8. I'm talking
BB-8.
about it was actually.
Ha! That was a trick. You knew the name, nerd.
My wife is a huge Star Wars
I watch
nerd.
a lot of Star Wars.
Yeah, hey, great movies. Except for Phantom Menace, we can all agree on that. It's horrible. I know. Dude, you said you liked. I know.
I remember.
It's horrible.
Listen.
It's
I got
horrible.
a Phantom. You want to hear Phantom Menace? I am a huge Star Wars guy. The first 3 movies came out in the period of my life that were like amazing. I saw Star Wars when I was like 7, and Jedi came out. Star Wars Empire and Jedi came out when I was in junior high. So
yeah,
perfect. So then nothing, right? So I'm working, and they're announcing Phantom Menace, the Star Wars prequels. And I'm like, oh, take my money. Sucks. Yeah, right? So this was internet with the dial-up days. Bing, bong. They put the movie trailer on the internet, and it took me 10 hours overnight when I was sleeping to download the trailer. I saved it in a file, and I watched it, and I studied it. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, these creatures, and what's this? I took the day off from work, went to the biggest screen in Portland, which was Eastgate at the time, a humongous 70 millimeter film screen. And I'm like, what a piece of crap. Or I could say...
Scotty Barnes?
What a piece of junk.
That movie was so disappointing. When I left the theater, I'm like... I've been waiting a year and a half for that. It was so stupid.
Okay,
Jar Jar Binks.
Let me give you a counter to that. So I have never been Star Wars guy, but my parents, my dad, he's you. He loves Star Wars. They have an entire bathroom that is Star Wars. You told me that
they've got the.
They have an entire bathroom.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So finally, I get into one movie. Like he took my little brother, we have 11 years difference between us. It was the only Star Wars movie I was actually like engaged in and all about it. And they get to the fighting scene around like the big hole of death or whatever. And my dad goes, Ryan, take your brother to your bathroom. He's got to go to the bathroom. Brother. And I'm like, no, you got to be kidding me. You finally got me engaged? I take him to the bathroom, come back, the credits are rolling.
Which
Never
one
watched
was it?
another
Was it the
Star
one where
Wars
Darth
movie
Vader
since.
gets caught on fire at the end? And he didn't want your little
It's
brother to see it?
No, my brother just had to use the restroom. And my dad didn't want to miss
I
the
thought he was trying to
ending.
hide him from some violence or something.
No.
Oh, got it.
My dad didn't want to miss the damn ending.
Right. Go take your brother to the bathroom.
Yes.
I want to see the ending. I like your dad. He's got his priorities right. Hey, I paid for this fucking movie. I'm seeing the whole thing. You got in for free. Go take your brother to the bathroom.
You dick.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
That was an asshole move.
Buck
All right,
Rogers
so you gonna
Tweaky
draw...
Bot. That's a good one too. Buck. I grew up on Buck Rogers Tweaky.
I'm wondering if it was one of those side series that were on like Disney Plus, maybe, that had that. I have to find now. It's going to bug me. I got to find this robot. But I still think that RoboCop's good because he's got some pretty good lines in there that might work.
Yeah, there was. I was looking it up. It's like, don't do it, creep, or something. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna look at all the chat. Phantom Menace bad, but 8 was so bad. I still haven't watched 9. 9 was better than 9 was better than 8. I've only seen those like once. All of them.
1, 2,
8
3,
is the one with
4, 5, 6, 7.
You're talking about. So you're not talking about prequels. You're talking about the other one. So 8 was that was really stupid. That whole casino bullshit. Like, why are they at this casino? This is what? It's so
fucking thing sucks.
Yeah. Those stupid sort of the tauntaun things, whatever they were riding.
Yeah, that's just so stupid. And then there's characters I can't stand, like that one woman. Anyway, 8 was horrible. And then I like how Lightspeed, they figured it out in that movie how to take out the biggest ship in the world is just launch a starship with Lightspeed against. I'm like, what? Anyway. And then I like my favorite part about if you want to, I could rip. The first 3 are amazing.
What?
But the freaking worst part about The Force Awakens was Luke Skywalker trained for like all this time and Yoda and everything else. She realizes she's Force sensitive and she's as strong as Kylo Ren in 15 minutes. She's all doing this and lifting shit around, and I'm like, it doesn't work that way. You don't just go, oh, I'm Force. Now I'm the strongest person in the world. It's like, what?
We fucked up.
Someone didn't watch the movies. And they made that shit up.
Oh, no! We suck again!
Anyway. Rogue One was awesome. If that's what you're talking about, Gail, I loved Rogue One. That was old style Star Wars. Okay, so we're running out of time. I gotta draw
make your pick
names.
I said in the chat before, if my number's picked and the bet comes through, I'm donating the winnings back to the Waterhole.
You can't do that. We already said that's not allowed anymore. So you probably don't know that. If you get picked, you can decline,
He
and I will
changes
redraw
the rules all the time, Bacon.
I will redraw. Or if you want to be out, I said that too, because there might be some people that are against.
I'm
out. So I'll scratch your
I'm
name off.
I'm out. Scratch me out.
Because there might be people that are against. Cylons are awesome.
Yeah.
Imperious leader.
Other than Wilma, Cylons were the best part of Buck Rogers.
My favorite part of the A-Team, the TV show, was when you know exactly what Dirk Benedict is at Universal Studios, and a Cylon walks by and he goes, "That is freaking amazing." The
only thing better than a Cylon outfit would be the classic Stormtrooper.
The classic
I would
ones.
want a Stormtrooper, classic Stormtrooper.
Right. All right. Yeah. Burn Dogs 1. If you don't hear your name, you got 30 seconds to get in the chat and tell me because I missed you. Oh, Mark's here. See, I would have missed Mark. All right. Okay, so here you are. You better hear your name. If you don't, you got 30 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Burn Dogs 1, Eric's 2, Tyler's 3, Liz's 4, Darren's 5, Peter 6. Jay is 7. Gail is 8. Sophia is 9. Matt is 10. Jim in Indiana is 11. Cindy's 12. She's going to win. And Mark's 13. And I only say that because she always wins. All right. So if you didn't hear your number, you got 30 seconds. I'm loading up the randomizer now.
Jay, Bacon said he's giving it to me. Oh, the money.
Oh, is that what I heard? Okay. All right.
There you go.
Brother.
All right. Let's get this shit on the road. Tomorrow, we've got, or later tonight, we've got Stucknut, as I'm being blinded by my screen. Stucknut, 6:30, so less than 30 minutes away. Stucknut. Follow Stuck. You can go to stucknut.com or you can go to Twitter @Stucknut and watch the show. I probably will call in like I always do because I'm a whore for attention. And then tomorrow, Ryan's got what's your show tomorrow? 2 or 1?
2. We
2
are back
o'clock.
to 2.
I'll do a segment on his show if I can get home from work. Actually, that's an easier time slot for me. Because I'm a whore for attention. And then Haunted Horse Show tomorrow night, weekend kickoff, 5 p.m. Pacific. All right. So did I miss anybody?
Tomorrow's the debut of Horsing Around with the NFL.
That's right. I'm going head to head, picking games against your son that doesn't know anything about football, and he's going to probably pick better games than me. All right. So
I got to go to record
13.
his picks, actually.
Here we go. Here we go, everyone. Okay. We got 13. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. The number is 10. It's not Cindy. Matt. 512 Lumber. Matt. And he gets to pick his own bet. So
I will get one-on-one time.
He was in here for like 5 minutes.
That's the rules. I tell people they don't have to stay for the whole show. They need to show up. And I'm not going to make everyone stay to watch. That's the rules. So if you want to just show up.
There you go.
Say hi. He gets to pick his own bet. So I've got.
Hi.
Get off my back now, okay? Right?
How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. How dare you accuse me of being lucky, jerk?
Cylons were not on Buck Rogers?
No. Buck Rogers had
Battlestar Galactica. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know
you're right. You're right, Darren. My bad. My bad. Battlestar Galactica. Yes.
You know the villains on Buck Rogers were all scantily clad, smoking hot women.
Yeah. No, thank you for that correction.
Marky Post was on that. Aaron Gray was on that. I forget the pirate lady, the evil pirate. They had all smoking hot women.
The brunette.
Yes.
She was smoking.
In the satin.
Yep.
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 And there were more than that. I mean, there were a dozen easy.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, right. All right, everybody. Thanks for showing up. I'm getting ready to go watch Stucknut in 27
and when you
minutes.
call Stucknut Radio at 480-788-2568, if you don't hear this,
Stucknut Radio,
you've called the wrong number. All right. Thanks, guys.
Right. Later, everybody.
Have a great show.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Good luck on Matt, when we make the bet. And we'll see y'all tomorrow on the Haunted Horse Show if you show up.